Hello friends, how are we doing? In today's video, we're going to be talking all about Divine Bronzers by Pat Mcgrath. I picked up two shades. We're going to be doing one on each side. And of course, we're going to compare with tons of bronzers in my high-end and luxury collection. If you love to talk about makeup just like me, go ahead and click on the red button down there that says subscribe. And without further ado, let's begin. Hello friends, welcome back to today's video. I'm excited. Today we're going to be talking all about Divine Bronzers by Pat Mcgrath. Hallelujah, they're here finally in Canada. They ordered from her site and I got them yesterday, so we are here to swatch, to demo, and to do all the comparisons in my collection. I'm excited, you guys. I picked up shade 2 and shade 3. I know they may seem a little lighter, but I wanted shade 2 because it seemed very neutral. And then I wanted 3 because I didn't want anything super red. I wanted something more neutral, more golden. And so these were the descriptions on these two bronzers right here. I'm gonna let you see a little swatchy that I took outside. I was surprised by shade 3. It looked a little orangey, but we're going to apply it. We cannot judge it until we put it on our face. I'm going to leave my foundation references in my description box for you to see. These are good. I can recommend them or not at the end of the video for tomorrow's sale at Sephora. So let's take a look at these bronzers. They come into these cardboard, very pretty packaging. This is what they look like, and then you get the shade right up there. As you open it up like this, bronzer, same exact packaging as her blushes. So if you're familiar with her blushes, this is a shade Bronze Dawn, which was the one that looked orangey in my swatch on natural lighting. Let me show you the lightest shade, which a lot of you may be interested. This is it. This is Nude Honey. I believe this is the only one described as a neutral shade. They do look pretty warm online. So we're gonna start with Nude Honey. I really want to see if this is gonna show up on my complexion. So let's just go ahead and apply. Ooh, I'm taking this little guy by gigizbeauty, and I'm pretty much patting and blending, because you know I am a medium complexion. I know this is not it is not meant for my skin. She gives you references on her website on what shade you should go for depending on her foundation. I am 15 on her foundation for reference, and I'm a rebel. I still wanted to try because I knew Mama Pat wasn't going to disappoint. I knew it. I knew this was going to show up on me. I don't know, for some reason I just knew it was going to be a beautiful and buildable formula. And here you have it. Here you have it. It has the same beautiful formula as her blushes, and you can see that I'm patting and blending and it's showing up pretty good. Let's do a little contouring. And I don't find this shade to be gray on my medium complexion whatsoever. This is actually perfection. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look, it is very pretty. It is very soft. I don't see any luminosity on this shade at all. I think it's pretty. It's just it's not matte, but I think it's like a satin shade. And when I saw them swatched outside, I couldn't see any, I couldn't detect any shimmer at all. So yeah, little closer look. It is very pretty, very softening to my cheeks right here. It's not blotchy or splotchy anywhere. It just like, it really melted onto my cheekbones. Ooh, I'm loving this. I'm applying a little bit more right up here. Oh, this is stunning. I want to be fair to the other shade, and so I'm gonna use the same brush. I don't have a double brush, another brush like it, so I'm just cleaning it here in this little towel, so that, okay, that looks pretty clean to me. Let's go ahead and apply Bronze Dawn, which again looks a little warm on the pen and on my swatch as well. And yeah, indeed, it is pretty warm, but it is beautiful too. I knew the application was gonna be different on a product like this. This is just very softening. It has a beautiful formula. It's not gonna be one of those bronzers that you're going to go and you're gonna be like, whoa, on your face pigmentation, no. But it is very soft and buildable. You may see that little white there, right there, and it's not the powder. I have to make a confession. I am a nurse. I do thermoplaning professionally, so I brought my equipment home yesterday and I did it on myself. But I don't know, for some reason I went ham on this part because I had a little bit of peach fuzz I wanted to get rid of, and then I was too harsh on this part. It's actually a little achy, like to touch. Like when I touch it with the brush, it's a little like, oh. And I noticed just like today when I did my skincare, it was like reddish down here, like I burned my skin, like I was too harsh on it. And so this looks a little bit darker than this here, and it was totally my fault. It should go away in a day or two, but once, you know, new cells grow. But yeah, it's totally my fault. I just wanted to make sure that if you're seeing something weird, it's not the powder, it's my skin. And even though this is very neutral, it managed to sculpt me and bronze me all at the same time. So if I have to pick a unique shade, I feel like 2 is the girl. She's the one. So I just feel like this side looks bronzy, but also sculpted. Like she really managed to like lift me up. And this side is just like bronzy, you know, even though I used the same exact brush, I applied it the same exact way, the same exact amount. I feel like I was able to build both of them up. Yeah, this is bronzed on. I was able to like, you know, build them up. You can see you could totally go ahead with a few more passes and build that up, but this is just bronzy and beautiful. I really loved that shade too, because again, it really managed to sculpt me and bronze me all at the same time. It is stunning. I love the formula. I feel like these are beautiful. If you're looking for a unique shade, I say go with number 2, because again, it's gonna do those 2 things. Even though it looks so scary in the pan, it looks very gray, you can see. It doesn't look like that at all on my cheeks. Like, wow, so pretty. I love her, like her blushes, and have similar formulation, so I love that. We're gonna finish off with her, this one of her palette, a Divine Blush, and this is Amber Allure. I love this one the most because it has such unique shades. And so we're gonna do this really pretty, very pigmented shade. And let's do all with the same brush, because why not? This is such a multitasking kind of brush. I really like it. It's so small that for traveling it's such a lifesaver. It really did everything for me when I took her traveling. So let's get down to business. We're gonna start swatching shade shade 2, sorry. And yeah, my arms, I am a medium complexion, so it may look very, you know, light to you, but you saw how it blended onto the cheeks. So that shade 2, Nude Honey, and then is it Nude Honey? Yeah, Nude Honey, and then this is Bronze Dawn. And we're also gonna do 2 passes of it. This is a buildable formula, period. It is not on your face right on pigmentation right away, not at all. You saw how it blended on my cheeks, but it's not gonna give you full-on pigment right away, so keep that in mind. I wanna do Dior, in case you're wondering. This is one of my recommendations for this sale, and this is very deep, so this is not gonna compare. This is shade 5. Actually, it's not very deep, but it was just one pass. It's not very similar to either. It's a good in between, I say. It's a mix of the cool and the warm. Let's do Shindakai in the shade Serena, which is a little, okay. Yeah, it's neutral but golden. It is one of my favorite bronzers. This is actually very stunning, but not very similar. I was told on Instagram that this one, Fantastic by Marc Jacobs, it is similar to this guy in shade 2, and actually Fantastic is just lighter. You can see it's very neutral but lighter in tone. Let's do a build-up swatch because we did that with Pat's. But yeah, no, it's just lighter, you can see. So that was Fantastic. Let's do Victoria Beckham, and I have a shade 3. We're gonna do the light side and then the warm. On Victoria Beckham's, you get a neutral shade and you get a warm shade, and I do feel like you can see Victoria's is so pigmented though, but they're not quite similar. Victoria's warm side is a little bit more neutral than Pat's. Pat's looks quite orangey. I don't know if you can see that on my swatch. Hermes in the shade Sahara, just in case, you never know. That one right here, and yeah, no, it's more similar to Victoria's. Let's do another luxury one, which is this one by Sicily. In what shade is this? I think they only have one shade, Sun Glow Bronzing Powder, which I know is quite warm and golden. It's very, very golden. Yeah, not quite similar. Tom Ford in the shade Gold Dust. Let's do it up here. Oh. No, not quite. Not quite to either of them. I don't know. I thought something would look similar to Pat's, but none of my bronzers. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice surprise. Glowish by Huda in the shade Tan Light. Let's do it here. No, this is a mix of the two as well. So you can see how Pat is quite orangey. Like number 3 is pretty orangey. It almost doubles. It truly almost doubles as a blush. I feel like you could totally use that as a blush. It's in my dear Charlotte in shade number 2. You have to swatch her. She's also very light for me. But yeah, no. She's very neutral, you can see. So, is it similar? Oh wait, let's do her beside Nude Glow. Where is Nude Honey? I don't know why I want to call him Nude Glow. So Nude Honey. So Charlotte and Nude Honey. No, Nude Honey is more neutral. Yeah, it's much more neutral than Charlotte's just a touch. Alright friends, and that's it for comparisons. These are absolutely beautiful. I love the formula. I love how buildable they are. I love how softening they are to the skin. I love the shades. If I had to do it all over again, I only pick up 2, to be honest. And Nude Honey is all that I need. So if you like that warm sun-kissed vibe, 100% go with 3. If you're looking for a contouring neutral but also bronzer shade that looks a little bit just bronzy but not as orangey, then go for Nude Honey. Yeah, Both stunning, didn't have anything spot on in my collection with these two shades, so Pat really managed to make unique color bronzers, which is very nice. Let me know in the comments, friends, are you picking these guys up tomorrow when the sale starts at Sephora? Get them while you can, because I mean, to get 20% on them, yes please. I am happy with the two that I got. I'm not looking for more, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know, are you interested in these bronzers? Are you not? Are you picking any of them up? Comment below. Thank you, friends, for watching. I love you so much, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.